In this video, how anyone can secure Argentina's Rentista Visa and live in South America. This country and this visa class, the Rentista Visa, is luring retirees, entrepreneurs, business owners, anybody with passive income, whether from a pension or from rental income or a military pension, private pension, public pension, passive income, annuities, even structured income in creative ways. There's different ways to do it to make it a smooth process. So in this video, we'll give you the exact requirements, the benefits, and the world's fastest path to citizenship, 2 years in Argentina. So let's dive in, talking about the Rentista Visa, which can be granted to anyone starting with a 1-year renewable temporary residency with steady foreign passive income. The requirements are simple. You'll need a valid passport, apostilled birth certificate, a clean criminal record, also apostilled, and most importantly, proof of at least $2,000 a month in passive income from rentals, dividends, pensions, or investments wired monthly to an Argentine bank. That's a key detail here, is the money needs to enter Argentina, which you'll be using anyway for your monthly expenses. So the money will get put to work. Keep in mind that, speaking of working, no local work is allowed. You cannot get a job in Argentina on this Rentista Visa, but remote freelancing or a global business is fully legal. Processing takes 3 to 6 months with a quick Buenos Aires visit for your biometrics and get your photo taken. You can expect a couple $1,000 in legal costs to take care of the process. Argentina is definitely a country where you're going to want lawyers to handle this for you. I would not attempt this by yourself. I don't even know if it's possible. So you'll pay for a lawyer, and they're going to help prepare your documents and check up on every step of the process. And by the way, MyLatinLife, we're a full-scale immigration consultancy. We help people get residency and citizenship in Argentina and in every country in Latin America. So if you are interested, you're looking for a lawyer to handle the process for you, we can help. There's a link in the description to book a call with us and get the process started. Get on our calendar. You could be speaking to us as early as this week. So moving on, once you get the residency, you're going to get your DNI ID for banking, private healthcare, and local perks. And even before that, you're going to get your precaria, which can also unlock banking, private healthcare, and local perks. You can choose to live in Buenos Aires, which about half of people do, and another half of the expats, digital nomads, are basing up on the border near Paraguay, up in Misiones or Posadas. Other people are doing Mendoza, near Santiago. People are doing the wine country. Some people are down in Bariloche, where I find people move around quite a lot within Argentina and kind of get the different vibes, spend a couple months in Bariloche, etc. But long story short, you're going to want to spend more than 6 months per year in Argentina in order to keep your residency active and in order to work towards permanent residency. So let's talk about that. After 1 to 3 years on Rentista, you can upgrade to permanent residency for indefinite stay and public perks, just like showing sustained income in a local address. So after your Rentista expires at the 3-year mark, you can upgrade to permanent residency, and you can also declare citizenship after 2 years of residency. That's probably going to expect more physical presence in Argentina. There was a decree that for citizenship, you can't leave for 2 years straight, which is obviously very strict. Who knows what that's going to look like 2.5, 3 years from now when you actually go and apply. Our guess is it's probably going to get relaxed a little bit. But permanent residency doesn't have that strict no leaving policy. So for permanent residency, if you can do, 6, 7, 8 months a year, then you should be good for applying for permanent residency. The Rentista Visa is an easy path to residency in Argentina. for US, Canadian, EU, or UK citizens. This works really well for anybody with a pension, retirees, anybody with passive income. You can use that income to get residency in Argentina. And there's even ways that if you're looking in advance enough, we can structure the income for you. There's different solutions where, if you spin up companies and structure your income a certain way to basically create the passive income that Argentina wants to see for the visa. The one thing to keep clear is the income must be wired monthly into Argentina. Okay? No lump sums. You have to show that monthly progress and consistency in terms of sending money to Argentina. So who is this residency for? Anybody that's interested in living in Argentina, because this is not a Plan B residency. It's not somewhere that you can spend one day a year and work towards permanent residency and citizenship. This is for people that want to spend at least 6 months of the year in Argentina. Basically, people who are genuinely moving to Argentina, and it can be people of all ages, retirees, investors, digital nomads. There's something for everybody in Argentina. A lot of families are moving to Argentina, and you can get residency for your whole family in Argentina with approximately $2,000 in monthly passive cash flow in order to demonstrate that you have a little bit of financial solvency, independent means, and that you're not going to be a burden to the state in Argentina. So prove you have the income, gather your passport, birth certificate, police check, open a bank account in Argentina, start wiring money to the account, choose a lawyer, start working with a lawyer, and then once your documents are ready, visit Buenos Aires for biometrics and to apply for the DNI card. You'll renew yearly your residency. If you stay in the country enough time, you can apply for citizenship after 2 years, or you can apply for permanent residency after 3 years if you don't want citizenship or you don't qualify for whatever reason. So in conclusion, Argentina's Rentista Visa is a solid Plan B, or really it becomes a Plan A because you want to live there in order to keep your residency active. Basically, all visa paths in Argentina, you do need to spend the majority of the year in Argentina to keep them active and to work towards permanent residency. Otherwise, you might be looking at citizenship by investment, which Argentina has announced in 2025, but as of November 2025, the program has not yet launched. If you're watching this video 6 months in the future, things might be different. But every other visa class in Argentina, you really have to spend the time there, and I really emphasize that to people. It's for people that genuinely want to move to Argentina. Otherwise, if you're looking for low physical presence Plan B residencies, we can look at something like a Uruguay or a Paraguay or Panama, other options that might fit that type of profile. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, book a call, link in the description, and we'll see you in the next video.